first, Harry just poked around the wastebasket by the door. "Rats," he said. "Mr. Beausoleil already picked up the garbage." When Harry moved the can, he noticed something. Aha! Cake crumbs! He pinched a few with his fingers and smelled them. "Orange crumbs from Grandma's carrot cake. Want to smell the spices?" "No, thanks," I said. "I don't want to get crumbs in my nose like you did." "Better than boogers," Harry replied. "Yee!" I groaned. Harry laughed as he walked over to the window. Then he spotted something else. A paper coffee cup and napkin on the windowsill. They both have wedding bells on them. Harry stuffed the napkin in his pocket. On our way back to the checkout desk, Harry whispered something to me. "Hey, Doug, look what's in that little back room." I looked through the glass wall. His grandmother's cake box was on the counter. Suddenly, Mrs. Michelson got up from her computer. "Will you boys excuse me for a minute? I have to go to the office across the hall to get some more book labels." As soon as the librarian was out of sight, Harry sneaked into the back room. "No!" I gasped. "You're not supposed to go back there." But Harry did. I leaned over the counter to watch him. My body was frozen like a popsicle. That little back room was a magical place. There were posters everywhere about reading. Stacks of new books were piled high on a big desk. Sparkly birthday pencils were in a coffee cup. There was a hot plate with a pot of coffee on it. A half-eaten bagel and a container of yogurt sat next to the sink. I watched Harry lift up the cover of the A1 cakes box and hold it open with his head. His hands were doing something inside the box. I couldn't see because Harry's head blocked my view. "Hurry up, Harry," I pleaded. "Mrs. Michelson will be back any second." Finally, Harry closed the cake box and raced over to me. "I know who the groom is," he said. "I've got the evidence in my hand." I looked down. Harry was holding something wrapped in that wedding napkin. "I cut the piece out that has the groom's name on it. Half of the cake was still left. It was a goldmine of information." "You stole a piece of cake?" I said. "You could go to prison for that." Harry just laughed. "Hey, my grandma made it. The leftovers are just sitting there begging to be eaten. Mrs. Michelson likes yogurt, not cake. She won't miss." Harry immediately stopped talking when Mrs. Michelson hobbled back into the library. "Got it," she said, holding up a box of adhesive labels. "Now I can check this book out for you." Suddenly I noticed Harry's hair. There was green frosting in it. I tapped Harry on the shoulder and pointed to his head. "Nice do, huh? Grandma put gel in it this morning." Mrs. Michelson didn't look up. She was too busy sticking the barcode on the back of the book. As soon as she finished, she smoothed some tape over the call number and handed it to us. I stepped right in front of Harry. I had to block her view of his head. "Thanks, Mrs. Michelson," I said, and we hurried out the door. Midway down the hall, I stopped. "Want to know who the groom is?" Harry asked. "No," I said. Harry took a step back. "No?" "You've got green frosting in your hair," I snapped. Harry put his hand on his head, found the gooey spot, and smeared the frosting around. "Delicious," he said, licking his fingers. "Do you want a taste?" "That's gross, Harry," I groaned. I watched him rinse the gooey part of his hair at the drinking fountain. When we entered the classroom, I didn't wait for him while he stashed the cake in his lunchbox. I just hurried back to